Hey everyone, this is AJ's Personal Touch. And Jeanette from AJ's Personal Touch, or you can call me AJ. So, right there. Coming to you earlier tonight. It is only 7 o'clock. Wow. Don't have a whole lot to tell you on today, Vlogmus 14. Um, but I did want to come on now and not wait until later because I'm ready to go to bed tonight. I am going to scoot to bed, and I don't want to have to do Vlogmas first. And I don't think anything else is really going to get done tonight. I'm going to show you again. This is the hat that I made for my niece, my nephew's fiance. And then here's the one I made for my nephew. I got it finished before I went to bed last night, like I said I was going to do. So there they are together. They can be the same with having different colors. And hers was made backwards, going in the round the whole entire time without turning on each row because dippy me, I didn't see the word turn until I got all the way up here. And then I was like, wait a minute, I forgot to turn. No wonder why I've been having to make adjustments on this hat all the way up on this pattern. Trying to look at them. Yeah, you can tell there's a there's a difference. I like the way hers turned out better. I like seeing the long, there's a long right here. Is a long half crochet, half double, a long, not a half double, a long half crochet. And it's every other row all the way up, and you can see it on this one. On this one, because it's on the other side, you get the back side of it, and it looks more, I don't know, it looks more together maybe. But if you were to turn it inside out, it almost has the same pattern as hers, but hers is still different than this. If you turn his inside out, you can see that stitch, but it still looks different because I did all of her rows front facing. This is still every other row, was done not front, it wasn't all done front facing because every other row was back facing. There we go. So, yeah, I do kind of really like hers a little bit more. I don't know, but I guess in a way it makes his look a little bit more manly. I like them. I'm sure they'll like them. If they don't, they won't wear them. Um, but I'm sure they will. I got started on my daughter's scarf today, and I have to tell you, this is my first time using a Mandela cake. And this yarn is squishier than what I'm used to. It feels, it's 100% acrylic, but to me it feels like what I would think polyester would feel like. I've never felt like I've this is my first real cake I have ever used. I have some and I know what I want to use them for. I've just never used them. I've never used a Karen cake yet. Any of them that I have, and I have some latte cakes and angel cakes, and I just haven't gotten to use them yet. And I mean, it looks nice and it's pretty, and I'm not saying there's anything, it's just a little squishier than I'm used to. Um, I'm sure you can get yarn in skeins that's squishy like this too. It's just, to me, it feels a little bit more like it's got polyester in it, but it says 100% acrylic. So, I mean, which is fine. Oh, excuse me. Did not mean to do that. I have a lot to get done before I go to bed, so I cannot be doing that. But it's coming out beautiful. This is an ombre. Let me see the label. I have a sock keeper, yarn keeper on here. Yarn sock, depends on who you buy it from and what they call it. Keep coming up with, there it is, the yarn tags from the hats, because I just left those in there. Mandala, it's an ombre, mandala ombre. And it's in the color cool. So it's got the like black to light gray to white. I'm working on the white part now. And I thought I was going to have enough to make the whole scarf. But I just started, depending on how much is in here, I guess. I did have to take out the middle. I was going to pull from the middle and then decided I didn't want to start on a light color. Oh, excuse me. Although if I end on here, it's going to end on a light color, so it doesn't matter. But I don't know. I just didn't want to start on a light color. If it ends on one, then that's fine. No biggie. That's in my brain. I'm like, I don't want to start on a light color. And I didn't want to try and color control. I just wanted it to come out like it's supposed to because it's an ombre. Um, and I really am really loving it. I think it's really pretty. And I'm hoping that she likes it. She's more of a, likes her dark black, and I wish there would have been a little bit more of the dark when I started it, and not just like 2 rows worth. And as you can tell, it looks like you get a good square of all the rest, but it was just a tiny bit of the black. But there'll be more of that when I hit it soon the next time. And this has been coming up really easy. Within the first hour of making it, I think I was up to here. With some stops and things. I am, let me see, it's up here. So I've hit row 30 because I've been moving the gingerbread every 10. So yeah, that was 30. And I was thinking of putting some different stitch markers in just so I can remember. Because like when I hit the next 10, I'm probably going to forget that it was 30 that I was marking, before. Especially since it may not be until tomorrow. I got all the yarn taken out for the canvas pattern I'm supposed to make her wall hanging, which my husband asked me yesterday if I was going to have that done for her for Christmas, and I said, I thought you told me to use it as a housewarming present and not for Christmas. Then I got looking at the dimensions today, and I thought if I really get moving, I should be able to get it done. I was going to make my brother a hat for Christmas, and I'm thinking I'm not going to stress myself out. The people that I felt had to have their gifts for Christmas, I'm pretty well almost done with. And that was my niece to be, my nephew, excuse me, my daughter. And I do want to give her more than the scarf. Um, Her boyfriend. I'm thinking of making him a scarf. I made him a cowl last year, but I'm thinking of making a scarf since it's going so much faster. I think I'm like completely had it out. Or if I make him a hat, I think I'm going to do a bag o' day pattern. And when I do a tutorial with bag o' day, especially when it comes to her hats, I don't like to stop until I am done. And hers, because she changes the stitches and things, I can get through them so much easier. So much easier. I think if I wouldn't have had the order for the 2 that I had made, excuse me, that had smaller stitches and stuff, it wouldn't be so hard for me right now. If I would have taken a break and made something else in between, maybe. Um, but anyway, if I make him a hat, I think I want, and he seems to be the type who would like all the different types of stitches anyway. So, I can't think of the one that everybody is making right now, Bushwhacker beanie. Her copy of the Bushwhacker beanie. I made 2 of those for Hat Not Hate. So I might make one of those, or I might make her chocolate beanie. And I have another one of these, the ombres. I might make it in that to make it match my daughter's, but I'm thinking from as much as I've used already for what I have, I may need more than the full cake for her scarf. So I don't know if I'll have enough then for a hat if I end up using more. Although I said for the long scarf, this is a pattern. I guess I could tell you who it's by because I have it right here. This pattern is by Two Brothers Blankets. And it's one where she just gives you the basic pattern and tells you to just keep going until you get to as long as you want. And you can make it into a cowl, a short scarf, or a long scarf. The cowl is 28 inches, short scarf is 48 inches, and the long scarf is 60. So as far as how much yardage you use in worsted weight yarn, it's 237 to 406. And so I figure 237 is for the cowl, 406 is for the long one, and this has 344 yards. So I figured that might be almost perfect for the medium. But for how quickly I've been going through the cake, I'm thinking I might need to use a little bit more. So we'll see how it turns out. Yeah, because that's 100 yards more than the cowl. So yeah, I'm thinking that that could be a short scarf. I've made her an extra long scarf before, so this time I only wanted to make her a short scarf, one that doesn't really, it's tiny. So if I put it on me and I don't really have enough room to put it over, she should be able to put it on her and still be able to wrap it around at least once, I would think. We'll see. We'll see how long it is, see how I feel about it. But I also have, and I had these sitting down here waiting for when I started her project. Besides that one, I have that's what I couldn't remember, a Bernat Pop cake. And this one has 280 yards. So I picked the right one to start with because I kept going back and forth. Did I want to use this or did I want to use the other one for the scarf? Hold on 1 minute. It's my mom calling. I'll have to call her back. And since this only has 280 yards, I picked the right one because this one would make even a shorter scarf than that one. And I got this on clearance at Joann's. And let me see. It is 100% acrylic, and I thought it was. So his hat might be made out of this. And again, I would start with the outer edge because I would want the darker, although it starts with gray, then it goes dark, and then it goes white, and then it goes lighter gray. So you have the dark gray, like a heathered gray, then you have, or it's not a heathered gray, it's my favorite color of gray, like a charcoal gray, but not as dark as a real charcoal. And then you have black, and then you have white, and then you have like a light silvery gray. And it gets a little bit darker, like almost this one again in the middle. So yeah, I have this. I do have another, like I said, I have another one of these. but it all depends on how much I use for this scarf. I did get in the mail today. I got my 4-inch hoops, and this is for some ornaments that I want to make. Um, so hopefully I'll get a couple of those done too, and I'll show you those as they go. The only other things that have happened today is I made dinner. So I made baked ravioli, and I made some brownies for dessert. So right before, there's a part when on the baked ravioli where when you put it in the oven, you don't put a lid on it, you cover it with foil. Um, and then because it needs to get a little bit hotter than with a lid. And then when like 20 minutes before the whole thing is supposed to be done, you take the foil off so that it can brown the cheese and everything that's on the top. So I made sure that when it got almost time for that, for me to take the foil off, I just got a brownie mix out and I mixed it up. I put my bone broth in it, which we can't taste when it has no flavor, so you can add it to anything. So anytime I make a dessert, especially that's made out of a box mix or something, I always add it to it. You can't taste it. And then I'm adding protein to it. And that's been one of my main issues for years now is I haven't had enough protein. And I know that's one of the things that's been helping me have a lot more energy than I ever used to. That. And I did put the link on yesterday's for the one hop that I took. It's not a blog hop. It's a 12-day countdown, I think, and it's all her patterns. And it turns out that you have to go and sign up for her newsletter because she doesn't have a landing page. Like I don't think she has an actual blog per se, and that's Hooked on Homemade Happiness, I believe it was. But I put it on yesterday's, so it is there. Um, if I have time tonight, I'll add it to this one. But honestly, once I'm done here with you guys, I am going to be on the computer. I'm going to be working. I got 2 patterns that the designer wants to go out this week and for me to tech edit. So I have got to get working on them. And I'm not going to bed tonight without starting. Um, and that way, hopefully, I can get them finished up tomorrow. So a lot on my plate right now. And I'm sure you all have a lot going on as well. And I'm not going to keep you any longer. I know a lot of you are watching other Vlogmus videos and stuff just like I am. So I will give you time to go and do that, and I will talk to you later. Have a great, great night. Have a great holiday season. Remember that you matter, and you matter to me. And if you ever need me, get a hold of me from one of the ways listed below. Um, if you're new and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Please like. If you like the video, please hit like. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I was gonna say, I think I told you guys this the other day, but I cannot remember when I came on and I was so excited that I hit 100 viewers. Yay! And thank you guys again. I am just so excited. I will be having a giveaway. I definitely will be having a giveaway. Um, it just won't be until after Christmas. So if you're like, okay, she said she hit, 100. When are we going to have this? I do not have time, especially now with saying that I would do the tech editing. I have no extra time right now to do anything extra while I'm online. I need to I need to get it done, and I've already committed to Vlogmas, which I may end up missing today. If I do, it might be tomorrow since I'm trying to get that done. Um, but I'm trying my hardest not to. But I know that I do not have time to put a giveaway and figure out how I want to do the rules and get everything written down below. I just don't have time for that right now. So after Christmas, I promise. And yeah, hope you guys are doing well. And on that, good night, and I will see you tomorrow. Later.